Hi, I'm Mark Passwaters, the publisher of AggyL.com, with three quick things for Thursday, May 2nd, 2019. I want to start with news that came out in about the last hour or so. The Oregonian is reporting that Oregon Athletic Director Rob Mullins is a short-list candidate for the athletic director position at Texas A&M. This is exactly what I was expecting in terms of a candidate for this job. They wanted somebody who had had success with both football and basketball, somebody who had run a high-ticket program, and Oregon certainly qualifies there, and somebody who has history in the SEC. Mullins used to be the athletic director at Kentucky before he went to Oregon. Now, what's the connection to Jimbo Fisher? Because you would think there would be one. There is. They're both from West Virginia, fairly close together in West Virginia. I would think that their paths have crossed more than once. Mullins checks all the boxes. Whether or not he's going to be the guy, I don't know. But that's the kind of guy to expect them to go after as this search continues. So just keep that name in mind and keep those kind of qualifications in mind when this comes up. From there, I want to talk a little bit about recruiting. Jimbo said at the Touchdown Club of Houston that he would like to take 25 players in the 2020 class. If he's going to do that, one, he's got to get on his horse because, a lot of guys are down to about 7 months or so before they make a decision. Two, there's going to be a ton of attrition. There are 27 juniors and only 6 scholarship seniors on this team. So it'll be real interesting to see how he does it. But that leads me kind of into something else. So maybe this is 3.5 quick things. But anyway, if they take 25, they're going to take more than one running back. So all you guys that are worried about McGowan being the guy and not Zach Evans and thinking Zach Evans is out of it if they take McGowan, not necessarily. There's probably going to be running back attrition. I just don't see all the guys there staying there if it comes down to 2 horses being Jayshon Corbin and maybe Isaiah Spiller or maybe Cabote or maybe Deneric Prince. One way or the other, somebody's probably going to leave. And you need that deep depth. We've seen that. So that's something else I'd really watch for. 25 will be really interesting because they can get real creative. And they really do have a national net out there right now. So I'm just kind of intrigued to see if they can actually pull this off. Thing number 3. Also from the Houston Touchdown Club meeting, Jimbo was asked about the idea of leaving early, especially after Jay Sternberger went in the 3rd round, Travion Williams fell to the 6th. His comment was that if you're not a 1st or 2nd round draft pick, don't even think about it. And he's absolutely right. It's absolutely obvious. I know that there is a need for guys like Tyrel Dotson who have family issues to go. And by family issues, I mean they need some money. That's fine. But if you're in a situation where you're doing it out of sheer ego or sheer pride, take a second, sit down, and think about what you're throwing away here potentially. Another good season for some of these guys, Sternberger immediately screams to mind. Putting him out there with Baylor Cupp would have been an absolute nightmare for defenses. He probably would have had better numbers next year than he had this year. I totally get why he went. He thought the opportunity was there to be a first runner, but he wasn't. So now he's got money left on the table. Travion, probably the same thing. I don't know how much better his situation could have got because he's not going to get any taller. But these are guys that may sit there and have second thoughts. And Jimbo's saying, don't put yourself in a position to have second thoughts. If there's any doubt at all, just come back and stay. Of course, the coach is going to say that because he wants a better team. But in this case, it's 100% true. Anyway, see you tomorrow.